I'm feeling
I don't know about
22.
you.
I actually don't know the song, so I don't know if what I just said is.
I don't know about you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But I'm feeling
22.
If you're not monetizing your voice, you're already
Every
behind.
podcast needs a funnel.
Content, clips, consistency, no days off.
This is just a hobby.
Shake out the jitters here. Not the jitters, the rust, the dust. Shake off the dust. That's the phrase I was looking for. We're back. You remember there was a movie called Dinosaurs Were Back. I know that's not what that's from. Did you ever see that?
Dinosaurs Were Back? No.
Or it might have just been called We're Back. It was like a 1990s cartoon. These dinosaurs show up in New York. Great film.
No, I watched Dino Riders when I was a kid. Dino Riders was like
Can one of our producers actually just fact check me? There's like a 80% chance I just made that up, but I'm pretty sure We're Back.
What's it called?
We're Back.
Yeah, I've
cartoon
never heard of
from
that.
the 90s about these dinosaurs.
I watched Dino Riders. Well, my brother and I watched Dino Riders, but I think we only watched like 2 episodes because we had them on VHS. And then I looked it up recently when my brother and I were talking on the phone, and it was made off the success of Transformers, I think. So I think
I feel like I know what you're talking about.
But basically what happens, at which when you look at it, you're like, oh man, there's a juggernaut. But like when Dino Riders came out was like peak time. So I think it was like
That's the one, Will. That's the one.
He-Man, Transformers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Happened?
I accidentally hit stop recording instead of stop screen share. So sorry.
Wow. So Aaron, we're not the only ones that are rusty here. I just gave podcast
It's been like
gold.
3 months for me.
I've been giving podcast gold, and Will just shut it off. See what
We
happens?
just had some crazy visual inception happening. We were windows within a window within a window within a window on that screen share.
Yeah, that was wild. Also,
All right, you missed like 2 seconds. Keep going.
What is the "We're Back" quote from? Or is it "He's back"? They're here.
I have. Oh yeah. I think it's like they're here. I think that's probably from like
Some type of horror movie.
some horror film, which is why I don't know it. But anyways, ladies and
Gentlemen,
welcome
back
to
to
This Is Just a
Hobby.
I am your host, Adam Constantine, aka they call me AC, alongside
Aaron Mojer. Still don't call me AM.
All right,
Nothing's
so
changed.
we are getting back into the saddle here. Oh, we should start looking up what the origin of random phrases are. Okay, so let's try and guess, because I just said, all right, we're getting back in the saddle. I'm assuming that
American
is
Western,
right,
like
he fell off
circa
a horse.
1800s feels like the
Yes.
origin of that.
Ooh, I like that. So we should try to figure out time origin and what the origin was. So yeah, I'd probably say circa 1800s, and then
I've got a good one on
you
this.
fell off a horse, getting back in the saddle. Producers, can one of y'all look that up and see? What
Do
it
you know the
actually is?
because the World Cup is happening right now? Do you know the origin of the word soccer?
No.
Do you want to take a guess where the word soccer came from?
Soccer. Also, yeah, happy World Cup time. Yeah, what is it?
They hate this about themselves. The redcoats across the pond are behind the word soccer. So way back in the day, in the UK, they're playing they're playing football, and they were abbreviating everything. And they had this group or this league called ASSOC, ASOC. And for some reason, they just decided that they would throw at the end of words, but they were using this abbreviation, and so they called it A-Soccer. That was too hard to say, so they just started calling it soccer. Meantime, like at the same time over in America, American football is starting up, and so they catch wind of soccer or soccer, this like slang term that's happening over in England, and they start using it because they can differentiate the sports. Then, I don't know, 20 years later go by and England decides, that's dumb. We're not going to call it that anymore. We're just going to go back to the original name, football. We didn't get the news. And so we stuck with soccer and had our version of football, and they kept calling it football. And then they all started making fun of us for calling it soccer, and the rest of the world calls it football still.
That's hilarious.
So they originated it,
I was
pawned it
saying,
off on us, and then are like, you're dumb. You call it soccer.
Yeah, that's definitely like some big brother, little brother stuff. Where it's like,
so
hey,
good.
use this. And then they use it. It's like, ha, you're dumb for using that.
Did
I
you
not
also
know
see
that.
this crazy?
Also, we gave you all plenty of time. Did you all look up Back in the Saddle or not?
They're still finding it.
Yes, but you kept going, so I closed the tab.
Oh, go ahead.
What do you mean you closed the tab? What
Yeah,
on earth?
So it is also, I saw this.
No, don't
Highly
start talking because
improbable.
it's going to be another 5 minutes.
He's searching.
And he's going to forget it again. No, find it now.
I got
What
it.
is it?
I got it.
All right.
Origin is related to, in the 1700s, a cowboy or a jockey would fall off their horse and they needed to get back in the saddle to continue working or racing.
Hey, so we got the meaning right. Time frame wrong.
I would
That's
say
fine.
time frame, but only a century. Not too shabby.
That's not bad. I give that to us. I give that to us. All right. What do we got planned for today?
I'm going to keep talking about the World Cup while you look it up.
Oh, I'm not
So-
talking about the World Cup.
So there's this very small chance, like microscopic, and actually after England's win yesterday, I don't know if it's still a chance, but on July 4th, round of 16 matchup could happen between the U.S. and England. It is mathematically possible for us to meet on July
Mathematically
4th
possible.
in our 250th year. It's our 250th anniversary.
First of
If
all,
that happens, there is no way you can convince me that sports aren't scripted. No way that you can convince me. If that happens and we win and go on to win the World Cup, having no business winning the World Cup,
well,
you
yeah.
cannot convince me. That sports
sure,
aren't scripted.
yeah, correct. You cannot. It is also impossible. Like, I would bet so much money that I don't even know if America's
Coming from
gonna
you,
get out of group
that says a
play.
lot. Kalshi, do you hear this? You ready to sponsor us yet?
Oh, Kalshi. No, we're not taking any Kalshis and Poly.
Oh, I know. That was the point.
Money.
That was the whole point.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Coming
Hey, guys,
from you.
also, we probably should address our absence as if it was some like cancellation. No, I've been on essentially a 2-month production. So some of these we got while I was still on the production, but it just got really crazy there towards the end, so we couldn't get any. So obviously it's one of those things where you can't talk about it now. However, I had this thought, Aaron, what we should do is we should do a weekly recap. So it's a TV series that's going to come out. So when it drops,
Ooh.
we should do a weekly series.
A la Office Ladies. Tell me all the behind the
Yeah.
scenes.
Yeah, we should
That's
do that.
good.
Although
I like
I'm
it.
gonna have to ask some.
Tell me
people about-
some of the behind the scenes.
I'm gonna have to ask some people what I can share and what I can't share. But I think that'd be a lot of fun to talk through it. I do think this is going to be one of the greatest shows in the category that it's coming out of. It was pretty amazing to play. I was going to say a small role, but your boy not going to be fake humble. To play a role in the making of this, to be part of the team that was there. So I'm really excited about that, and I hope I can share some fun stuff. I mean, it's one of those things where two things can happen. It's one of those things where, like, we just share it and the same type of people, like, listen to us, whatever, or we share it and I share one, like, innocent, stupid thing, and that's the thing that blows up and it just ruins everything.
Great.
So
You know.
we'll have to figure out how we do that. But I'm really excited to talk through that as we as it gets closer. I'll drop all dates when all that's officially announced and yada yada yada. But it was a lot of fun too. It was an international shoot We also would shoot at nights. So my body clock,
Life schedule.
oh my gosh, is just awful right now.
So,
Like,
listener, I texted Adam 2 days ago and I was like, hey, man, when are you back? And he goes, is everything okay? Because, you know, the sky's always falling, Chicken Little and all that stuff. Is everything okay? I was like, yeah, I'm just excited to be on the same time zones again, or
Man,
even
yeah.
close to that.
we had like a 2-hour window we could talk about anything. Not even about like whether it was work, whether it was personal, whether it was our families, anything like that. We had probably about a 2-hour window every day where we could actually have conversations. So we're super excited to be back. We're probably going to be a little rusty on this, but you know, hey, that's part of it. So let's jump right in. Are you actually watching the World Cup? Like while we're talking about it, are you actually?
Oh
watching
yeah,
the World
yeah.
Cup?
It's been on in the background of most. So, as a fan of specific teams of things, like last week was top peak sports moment in the last 10 years. In 2 straight days, we had like the Canes.
Yeah.
I think when it happened in that like 2-day streak, it was the Canes won game 5. Carolina won game 1 of the College World Series, and the U.S. won 4-1 against Paraguay. All of that while I watched 2 of those games on an airplane because it kept getting delayed, flying back from Dallas. And so I had like the Carolina game on my phone and I had the World Cup game on my tablet. And I was just like, me. But I was happy because my teams are winning. Carolina is now going to the finals this weekend in College World Series. Canes won the Stanley Cup. Go Whalers.
Yeah.
I should have worn my Whalers jersey. I'll go grab it for episode 2 this morning. And then the U.S. won against Paraguay. They play tomorrow. We'll see. The listener already knows how they
That's
did against
pretty cool.
Australia, but
Also,
but
I think
yes, I've
something
been
also
watching
we
or
should
following
talk
it. It's been
about,
great.
because it hasn't happened in our lifetime. The Knicks won the NBA championship. That like
My sportsdom least favorite sport, but it is pretty
Yeah.
amazing. And New York went wild.
went nuts,
Very
but also
cool.
went nuts
Very
in
cool.
like the coolest
healthy way. Yes.
I actually think
Yes.
Philly does worse than New York did in that actual win. But everybody from Philly is somebody that
No, you're correct. Most of the stuff I've seen, it's not like vandalism, let's destroy
Right.
the city.
Nope.
It's like everybody's out on their balconies, legs dangling off the
it was
old,
joy
like,
maxing.
1930s fire escapes, and they're just singing, you know, concrete
Seeing
jungle
Wemby-
where dreams are made
Yeah,
of.
I will say seeing Wemby, like the next generation of the NBA is the now generation. Like LeBron and Steph, and to a lesser extent KD, although KD is kind of clearly falling off right now. Like they are like just unnaturally long lives as far as NBA.
Yeah.
But I mean, the Spurs, how young they were, the Thunder, you know, like that Spurs Thunder series. I don't know if you watched that. Oh my gosh, that was an amazing series. That was one of the things when we were on set. We would try and like speed up. We were like, hey, look, let's get this knocked out so that we could watch this, and we'd be sitting.
So
on the
that
side
series was more
watching
interesting
on
than the
phone.
finals was.
Correct. Agreed.
Well, I take
Yeah.
it back. The finals had a couple games where, like, the 29-point comeback in Game 4. What?
Oh yeah. Oh
But
yeah. And
as
it's
a
been-
series,
Yeah,
holistically.
It has been cool. I think it's actually so. I had no losers in the finals. Like the Knicks winning is just freaking amazing. My 92-year-old grandfather has been a lifelong Knicks fan, so love that. I also think that Wemby is the next player. So I kind of wanted him to win, but I think it's better for his arc to lose so young. But also, this is his 3rd year in the league?
Right.
And he already made it to the finals?
Right.
You know? And now, of course, there's already this, like, discourse of, like, once you lose in the finals, your record is tarnished because other people, which is so stupid. But, like, I'm excited to see his continued growth as it moves forward.
I just want what I think it is phenomenal. It's setting up, especially him and Shea. Shea, thank you.
Oh,
Him and Shea.
Shy.
Shy.
Shy
Yeah.
Gillis.
They're just
Shy Gillis
gonna,
Alexander.
they're just gonna. Ideally, they have the next 10 years
Yes.
just battling each other forever. Hopefully, they don't, go super team, something dumb.
I
But yeah,
don't think
like,
Wemby's that guy.
I think they'll do that. I think on the Eastern, in the Eastern Conference, hopefully you see the Knicks are a pretty young team other than Brunson.
Yeah.
How
old's Brunson?
Cat's getting up there a little bit, or Cat's
Yeah, but
in his core right now.
I was
He's
going
not
to say,
old, though.
aren't they late
So-
20s? Or are they 30s?
Yeah, I mean, I just meant they're not as young as the Spurs. They're not as young as the Knicks. Those guys are
Wait,
really
they're
young.
not as young as
So,
the Knicks.
sorry,
We're talking
I'm sorry.
about the Knicks.
I meant the Thunder.
Oh, got it.
They're not
yeah.
as young as the Spurs and Thunder. But the Knicks, Celtics should have a similar Eastern Conference future where they're going to continue to grow, beating each other up. I don't know. It's fun. It's fun.
Yeah,
As somebody who doesn't care
it's-
about the NBA, it's positive for the future of the NBA.
Yeah, it is definitely trending to have that new set of stars. Because for a while, I mean, LeBron has been carrying the league for 20 years. Like he has to pass the torch to somebody. Ant is kind of there, but not really. There are some there, but I mean, Wemby is.
Ant
just
has the
an absolute
personality
star.
for it, but Wemby's got the on-court.
Right. And what I like about Wemby is bringing emotion back to basketball. And that is both love
Yeah, him after the Western Conference
and
Finals.
hate. Yes. Now, because he loves playing, he hates Chet on the Thunder. And he exposed him when he was out there. I've never seen somebody retreat so bad like I have with Chet. That was pretty insane. And then one of my favorite things is he was like, this is game one. And he was like, a reporter asked him, hey, you went out there, it kind of seemed like you had a chip on your shoulder because Shai just was awarded the MVP. Did you feel that you won the award and it should have been yours? And every player from the beginning of time was like, I don't think about that kind of stuff. We just go out there and play and do whatever. I'm just here for my teammates and yada, yada. Wemby looks dead at the reporter and goes, yes. And I loved that. We're bringing care back to the NBA. We're bringing care back into professional sports, which is actually going to be something similar when we talk about rent free. So we will get there. But all right.
We're gonna be a sports broadcast or a sports podcast before we know it. Let's play a game.
I know that's the most sports talk we've had in a while. But sports have been sportsing.
Yes, yeah, seriously.
So
It's been a great year, and the World Cup's still in the group stage.
Yes,
we're only one game into the group stage.
This
Today
is
starts
my-
game 2 of the group stage.
This is
so.
my favorite
Hyped.
year of sports when either the World Cup or Summer Olympics happen because I'm not a baseball fan.
Sure.
So having that,
Okay. You don't need to be a baseball fan this year.
is it
Red
not
Sox are
good?
terrible. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
the
Your
league is
team
doing fine. My team's terrible this year.
I need to
We're
go.
awful. We're like
I
10
need to
games
go
below
to,
500 right now.
I need to go to a Cubs game this year. That's what I should do.
I've been to Wrigleyville. I've never been to Wrigley.
Ooh, all right.
Like
we should
4 games. So
we
out
should
there.
we should do
It'd be
a podcast from a game. We should just
Yo, that'd
sit
be
in
real
the
fun.
seats and do a.
let's get some
podcast.
bleacher seats though. If we're gonna do Wrigley, do the full Wrigley experience.
Full
Sit out
Wrigley
in the
experience?
outfield, on the
I'm
bleacher.
all for it.
I'm a snap my arm beforehand and then magically have this surgery that lets me throw 105 miles an hour. I know I'm 35
Which
right
one?
now, but I'm still gonna find a way to be a 12-year-old.
Which one was that? What was that one called?
Rookie of the year?
Rookie of the Year. That's right. Yes, yes. Which is 'cause the
Them
one
the
that I saw.
cheese, the
The one that
high,
I saw was like Mike,
stinky. Oh,
which
yeah.
is basically the same premise, just basketball. That's it. They were like, how can we get black people to watch this premise? Let's make it
So
basketball.
Oh, so funny.
Thanks, Bow Wow.
All right. You ready? For
Game
you're gonna do a blind ranking?
Yup. All right, here's what you're ranking.
Oh, okay.
The worst people to be stuck next to at dinner.
Okay. All right.
Some of these are pretty
This
funny.
better not be all political figures. I'm so going to get canceled. I got friends on both sides of the aisle. Here we go.
Oh, man. First one is someone who only talks about crypto, and there's 10 of them.
I can drown that out. That's like, as far as worst people to be sat next to, is 1 the worst and 10's the, like, you can handle that probably. If we're calling this worst
it's
place,
the other way.
worst people to sit next to, is 1 the worst person I could possibly sit next to?
I think it's,
Or
I
is
mean,
10?
it's however we want to rank it. How do you want to do it? Because you're the one ranking it. So however your brain's
Oh,
gonna
great
work.
question. All right. Yeah, the worst person I could possibly sit next to is going to be number 1.
Got it. Okay, cool.
All right. So
That's
somebody
locked.
who always talks about crypto will go at 9. I can
Oh,
handle
okay, so that doesn't bother you? Dang, that's
No.
high though. That's how you want to talk to that person.
Well, I mean, the list is worse. I'm not assuming you're giving me nice people. If this is all kind people, then I'm gonna be like, oh dang, stuck next to crypto man.
Second one is a magician who won't stop doing tricks.
Yo, that I wouldn't be bothered by that at all. I might have done this list wrong.
Yeah,
8.
you boxed yourself in. High.
8. Yeah. That wouldn't bother me at all.
8, but you'd rather listen to somebody who talks.
No, but I gotta
talks about
save
crypto.
10 now in case you put Jesus on here.
Aaron's strategy for blind rankings is always
Leave
save
1
room
and
for
10.
Jesus. He takes leave room for the Holy Spirit, literally.
Or my wife, she ain't gonna be
Yes.
ending up at number 1 either.
That's so funny.
Ugh.
Number 3, showing someone showing baby photos.
Again, doesn't bother me. 7. We're just working our way back, waiting for the
Yeah,
young
I-
person. I
yeah,
mean,
I
crypto
know.
should have been way higher. now.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Oh,
that
well.
crypto one's a pretty big misstep. Fourth one is your ex, parentheses, you know the one. Now, to be clear, Mariah, I don't know the one, so don't think we're actually talking about somebody here. Also, I don't think Aaron didn't really have drama like that.
I would say my exes aren't that bad. That's fine, but like I don't know, just because we'll go 3. Like,
Yeah.
sure, I don't want to sit next to that person. Sure.
Yeah, that's fair. Someone trying to recruit you into a pyramid scheme.
That'd be super annoying. 4.
I love talking to people.
About pyramid schemes?
Yes. Oh, especially if there's some prize. I don't think I've ever told. So when we went to Jamaica, so it was the last time I went to Jamaica, it was 2022, 2021. I think maybe 2022. They were like, hey, you can get a free massage, like a free spa treatment if you go listen to this seminar, right? So I'm instantly like, this is great.
Count me in.
Count me in. And so it was me and my brother. We went 2 different ways, and that's going to be funny later because there's 2 different strategies that we used. So we go there, and like it's a nice hotel, but it's a chain, right? Like they have a few spots all over. So when I go in there, they're like, so where do you like to travel? Like because they're trying to like sell this type of timeshare thing, and
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, Japan. Patagonia, New Zealand, Europe. So they're like, how about the Caribbean and the United States? And I'm basically like, ew, no, that's beneath me. Meanwhile, my brother is like, they're like, where do you like to travel? He's like, I don't go anywhere. I'm like, what about Mexico? I don't go anywhere. What about the U.S.? I don't go anywhere. So 2 very different paths, right? So, they send like 3 different people in, and then they send the closer. This like tall woman, like her like ponytail's like this tight bun, glass. I can tell she's like the tough person. And I'm like, yes, let's go. So she sits down and she's being tough. Meanwhile, I'm sitting there and I'm just looking out the window like this. Like I'm like showing that I'm completely disengaged. So she's like, first off, they started at like $100,000, right? For like whatever it is. And they're like, but we'll sell it to you for 50. Oh, you don't want it for 50? We'll give it to you for 15. Like just insanity.
Yeah.
So eventually she comes in, she's like, what are you like? What is it you want then?
A massage.
Yeah, right. And like she's like, well, what can we do? Like saying all this stuff, and then she goes, so you really only did this when she realizes that I'm not gonna do it. She's like, so you really only did this so you get a free massage? And I looked her dead in the eyes. I was like, yes,
Yes.
that's exactly why I did this. I was like, look, you know the game, okay? Chalk this one up. Cut this short and move on to the next one that you can get. You're not gonna get a sale from me. Oh, she was not happy.
That's what she said.
All right, yep. Well, that was my 2-minute timer. Instagram will not hear that clip, but the podcasters will. Back to ranking. Oh, that's so funny. Number 6, a loud chewer.
I need to expand my list so I can actually read. I don't even remember. Sorry, I just saw what's being written in here. Herbalife rep is so funny.
Do you still have? Because I know, like, you're heavy into the church, like I am. Well, you're heavier than I. Do you still see? Like, that's the one place that will not let pyramid schemes die.
I mean, you remember, like 3 or 4 years ago, Mariah decided to join one.
Oh,
a skincare one.
Oh, I remember. What was it?
We
Maria
made
and
some- It was RNF. Rodana.
all right, that's right. Yeah.
We made a little bit of profit. I don't know. She made like $500 or something over the course of that year. It was great.
I bet if you convert that into hourly, it's probably like 76 cents.
She didn't do much. Yeah, probably, but she didn't do much. Look, it was there for us when we needed it.
Hey, what matters.
No, but I'm sure people are still doing it. But
Have you heard of Plexus? Plexus is the one that has the Church of Christ denominational pipeline. Oh, Plexus got them in a chokehold. My gosh.
Loud chewer 5.
Someone filming content the whole meal.
Oh yeah, I'm at dinner. For some reason, I was on an airplane in my mind.
Of course you were.
Yeah, loud cheer's not that bad at dinner. Someone filming content. At 6. You haven't hit me with like the really bad or really good one yet.
Yeah, I mean, someone fell. Yeah, I was gonna say that's basically just me.
Hilarious.
Someone who picks up the entire bill.
10. Thank you. I was waiting for something. I mean, look, now Jesus is gone.
Yeah. Hey, sorry, Jesus, but I got this van rent to pay. I'm assuming you sent him as a blessing for me, so I'm gonna have to sit next to them. I was gonna say that's also me.
I probably messed this list up, but here we go.
Yep, because the next one, your mom. As the first or second worst person that you're sitting next to.
Oh,
Where are you putting her?
I love you, Mama. 2.
Which
Go
one?
ahead.
That the only person you would hate sitting at dinner, next to you at dinner, worse than your mother, is a Nazi.
Yeah. I was waiting for Hitler the whole time. All right, at least we played that right at the end.
Well,
Played
yeah,
that wrong
look,
for a while, but at least
you'd
we got
rather
it right
have
at the
that
end.
slot open than the other one. Because if your Jesus slot had to be used for a Nazi, that would have been brutal.
All right,
That's funny.
you ready?
Next game.
We're gonna rip through this. No, you're gonna blindly rank the worst places to be trapped for 24 hours.
Ugh,
We're
let's
gonna
go.
rip through it.
Rip.
All right, first up, the DMV.
24 hours. I have a cell phone. Oh, wait. Worst place. So 10 is good, right? I'll pop that at like a 6. That doesn't bother me.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, 4? No, sorry. 7.
Middle seat on an airplane.
Oh, that's. I mean, I know I'm going to put it at 2. That literally might be my 1. Like, that actually. And I know, like, number 10 is going to be like, like. Charlottesville white supremacy rally. I might actually be better at that, or like CPAC or whatever, like I might actually like that better than a middle seat on an airplane, like truly. So you know what? I'm going with my gut. That's my one. That's my one. I will deal with the consequences later. But
I
is my
like
number
that.
one.
Good. I mean, I'm not surprised by that. Number 4, Charlotte's. No, I'm just kidding. IKEA.
You said what? What's number 4?
IKEA.
IKEA for 24 hours. They got beds. 8.
I was say, IKEA's not that bad.
No,
They got little.
Swedish
They got little.
meatballs.
I was
In
about
fact,
to say little.
Yeah,
Swedish
bump that.
meatballs.
Bump that to no. Keep it at 8. But like that's great.
A wedding where you don't know anybody and it's a cash bar. For
Cash bar doesn't bother me because I don't drink.
Water included.
Water in that's illegal. I don't think you can host a gathering and only charge for water.
They got that tap in the bathroom. You can just use it.
Yeah, hey, that's what I would do. But a wedding where I don't know people, I'm an extrovert. I'm 6 feet 8 inches tall. I will know everybody by the end of the night. So just put that at 5.
A nudist.
Oh wait,
gym.
does it have food?
Yeah, it's a wedding.
Okay, great.
Sure, I'll
yeah.
do it,
Because I don't like cash bar, whatever. Food? No. Yeah, that would have moved it.
Gym locker room. It's a nudist locker room. But it's only old people. Just like straight up old dudes. Straight out the sauna.
For 24 hours, I'm gonna put that at 3. It feels like 2, but I'm saving it for whatever is like in the pike.
Number 7, Apple Store on launch day.
Well, it depends. Am I getting what's there for the launch, or is there some product that's been launched and I'm there for a service issue? So I have to just wait and deal with all the people because those are 2 very different.
Yes,
scenarios.
they are. You paint your own scenario. You're there for whatever you want, but you're there for 24 hours on launch.
So I have stayed in line. I think it was for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 at midnight for GameStop back when they did those types of releases.
Yeah.
So much fun. There are things that like we no longer have, 1 because of the digital for this, and then 2 because of the movie shooter for the midnight premiere. Which I feel like, was it the midnight that killed people, or was it all right, let me not do that. I just thought they're like, oh, let's stop the anyways. Standing in like there was something, and again, I've gone back to this before. Sorry, I know I'm going off on a tangent. The friction that you would have to go through to get cool things back in the day eventually became one of the fun things you enjoyed. Because I remember I've only stayed in line once, and it was me and Theo Hall. We stood in line for Modern Warfare. They had a DJ out there. It was a lot of fun. We listened to music. This is when we were at Elon.
Turn it into an experience.
Yeah. It turned into an experience that was so much fun. So sometimes I think when we remove the friction of things, we lose some of the elements that made things great. So anyways, I mean, Apple Store doesn't bother me. I'll put that at 4. Like, that's fine.
Pop culture reference. Remember the episode of The Office where
Oh, gosh.
Pam plays a prank on Dwight and they get stuck in the elevator. Can't get out because they can't chop their head off. You are stuck in an elevator, a la that moment, 24 hours with a person who just has IBS.
Oh, gosh. Did you add the IBS to this?
It said with a
original
farty
prompt
person.
say-
It says elevator with a farty person. I decided to make it
all right.
IBS.
'Cause
instead.
I would not put it past you to add the farty as a part of this. I did not leave myself much room here. Because something like that is pretty bad. Like that is worthy of number 2, but something's coming. Something is coming. Whatever. I'm putting it in number 2, and we'll just go with. The
Yeah,
other
but,
things.
I mean, these are the 2 places you would most like to be stuck for 24 hours.
I can already tell how
You
you're
ready?
setting it up. Rip the Band-Aid off. What we got?
Well, you're going to tell me whether this is your favorite place for 24 hours or your second favorite. Stuck on a roller coaster upside down.
Oh,
24 hours.
guess that's going to be my second favorite.
The place you would most like to be stuck for 24 hours is a cruise ship with the hantavirus.
Gee, golly. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, we went wrong. I mean, really.
I mean, that might not look. It's a cruise ship. It's better than a middle seat.
I was gonna say, really, it's just taking 9 and 10 and slotting them to 2 and 3. Airplane middle seat is still my number one.
I get that. I'm fully aware.
Oh, that's funny.
All right. For timing's sake, should we go straight to rent free?
Yes, we ain't got no more time, bro. Free. All right. You want to go first or should I?
I'll go. 2 minutes on the clock. Here we go.
Start the timer.
So I, this past weekend, but then into this week also, been reading Philippians 2, verse 14 says that we are to do nothing with, in all things, or do all things without grumbling or arguing, so that you may be blameless and pure children of God, who shine like lights and stars in the midst of a crooked and twisted generation. This whole idea of, if I'm going to tell people that I know something that is so worthy of my life and and fills me with such joy, and then I'm just going to go through life grumbling and complaining, is very convicting to me. So I have been trying to make my default when people ask me how I'm doing. I've been trying to be like, better than I deserve. Just like make that my default, to believe it myself, to know it and enjoy it. And it doesn't mean I'm happy at all times, but just to like rejoice, to be a joyful person who's joyful in all things and not somebody who grumbles, complains, etc. Been thinking about that. We live in a very complain oriented culture, and we'll frame it like, and it's not just complaining. It's like, oh, I'm not complaining. I just need to vent for a moment. Let me just get something off my chest. Like, I think everyone agrees that being around somebody who complains all the time is exhausting. Nobody likes that. And yet we're all prone to do it all the time. And it is a part of the culture in which we live. It's part of work culture. It's part of home culture. I wake up in the morning. If Mariah goes, man, I had a rough night's sleep, I'll be like, you think you had a rough night's sleep? Let me tell you about mine. Like, one-upping in my complaining as if it's a badge of honor of like, you ain't been through it. I've been through it. So I want to complain less and rejoice more. And that is what I've been thinking about.
The thing you touched on that I really like is like, I think complaining is as a result as we have been taught to like be humble to the point where sharing our wins sounds selfish, or talking about good things or being in a good mindset sounds bad. You know, like when you share, oh man, I had an amazing weekend, I did blah, people are like, why are you bragging? Well, no, so it's like the complaining kind of took that place. So that's interesting. So is there, I've been thinking about like the cultural dichotomy of that, of is the complaining because that's the only thing acceptable to talk about without coming across as bragging or whatever. I like that. Really nice.
The other thought is just like, just shut up and go about your business.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
yep.
I don't need to complain or be boastful about my stuff. Like, yep. I can just shut up, go through life, and be a joyful person.
Yep, absolutely. The thing that I've been thinking of, and you know, some of it has to do with the show that I just worked on, but also in general, and then kind of like what I was talking about with Wemby. It's become cool not to care, and it's become cool not to try. We would rather give commentary on other people doing things than doing it ourselves. Like, trying and failing is better than anybody that doesn't try anything at all. Like, you may do something and be bad. Who cares? It's how you found out about that. You know, like, so the thing that is on my head is there something that I don't want to do because I don't want to do it? Or do I not want to do it because I'm afraid to how people will view me if I try and fail? And if it's just that I'm afraid of how people are going to view me if I try and fail, I need to do it. Because the reality is nobody is thinking about you as much as you think they are. And that's for two reasons. One, you're not as important, derogatory. And two, they have their own problems and insecurities that they are focused on. So don't be afraid to try. And I think I want to translate that into, is there something that I want to try this year? Similar to jiu-jitsu. But remember, with jiu-jitsu, I wouldn't put out that I was competing because I didn't want to show that I was losing or whatever that is. But is there something that I want to try this year that I'm afraid of how it'll be perceived? And if so, I want to be able to do that. So that's what I'm looking at, is basically the hustle of try, of just trying something just because.
I think you should try to learn the bagpipes because I think that'd be cool. But I like that.
Oh, that's great. Well, hey, that's not too bad for knocking the rust off of an episode that we've come back. You know, unfortunately, wait, what episode number is this? We didn't even talk about that.
I think we're the Taylor Swift episode.
This is it? Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know about you.
I actually don't know the song, so I don't know what I just said is.
I don't know about you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But I'm feeling 22. I do
That's
not.
As much as I know. That's it.
I feel various ages depending on my body, but it ranges from maybe 33 at my most optimal to 79. Like, that's, 22 is nowhere in my lexicon. Dichotomy, lexicon, who do I think I am?
Is this the episode for breaking the records of lifespan of podcasts?
Oh, yes,
that was last episode, wasn't it?
Well,
was
that 21 was the number. So now we have officially broken the threshold.
I don't have any celebratory stuff.
Yes, I think we are now top 10% of podcasts because we have now created 22 episodes.
Whoop, whoop. We did it.
Yay.
Next
I'm going to put out on my
number
story.
one in viewership. Oh.
I'm going to put out on my story what people want us to talk about. I think that would be a cool thing to do. And then we'll do it from our handle as well. Anyways, yes, this is episode 22. We have finished. Thank you for jumping back in with us. This has been fantastic. Thank you to our producers who have actually been ready for the past several weeks. It's just been us that haven't. Thank you to Sinbad and Squeak. Thank you to Will, who finally decided to grace back our presence. I think he forgets that his wife is the one that's pregnant, but he has been using that to his full advantage. And then thank you to our editor. And thank you to you, sir, Aaron, for doing this with me. This journey is a lot of fun. And hey, this is also part of our try right here. Like, does it internally drive me insane that we have 30 listeners per episode? Of course it does. I'm like, I want 1 million listener podcast. But this
that's
is
okay.
A lot of fun.
This isn't a job, man.
This is just a hobby.
Woohoo! I'm glad you picked up on that.
Very random. My brother texted me the other day. Was like, my brother texted me was like, that was the most blatant miss of a setup that I have ever heard when you tossed it up last episode, and I just didn't get it.
You were dead to the world last episode.
Oh yeah, that was bad.